it's time to start chatting about the ultimate brawling combat in the intensely immersive world of Yakuza. It's a world in which Kazuma Kiryu was supposed to be rid of with Yakuza 6, but as we're about to see, drama finds even those who hide from it. Joining me to show off Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, please welcome Hideyuki Sakamoto, Sakamoto-san, and our interpreter Gavin Green. Thanks so much for joining us today. So we're going to jump right into the demo we have here on stage, and our first question I want to ask is for folks trying to pinpoint where we are in the franchise timetable and lore, what is it that we're looking at?
最初からデモに入るんですが、最初この設定についてちょっといろいろ説明していただけますでしょうか。
はい、今回のセブンガイデンというタイトルはですね、龍が如く6の後に桐生一馬がどういった表舞台から姿を消して生きていたかっていったところが語られるような物語になっていまして、これが後の龍が如く7、あとは龍が如く8につながるまでのいきさつを作られたようなゲームになっています。
So, Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, talks about the story of Kazuma Kiryu at the end of Yakuza 6. So he kind of disappeared from the scene, right? And this game is going to explore the story of what he was doing behind the scenes from the end of Yakuza 6 to the start of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Amazing, wonderful, thank you. So we've also heard that this game is more compact than some of the other games in the series. So what can fans expect from side quests, overall gameplay, and please let me know if karaoke is coming back.
このゲーム他のゲームと違ってもうちょっとこじんまりということを聞いたんですが、どんなことを期待できますか？結構オープンワールドもありますでしょうか？またミニゲームとか、カラオケもありますか？
今回のセブンガイデンは、メインの舞台は蒼天堀っていう、いわゆる大阪の舞台とこちらのデモでもお見せしているキャッスルという、いろんな特殊な舞台といったものが用意されているんですけれども、ストーリー、サブストーリー、プレイスポットといったような数に関しては、従来通りのナンバリングと、同様に楽しめる内容になっていると思います。
So this game contains like all of the things that you're familiar with from the series. It's got story, main story, it's got side stories, it's got mini games. So in a lot of ways, it's very similar to the kind of construction of the main games. And it takes place mostly in Soten Mori, but also is, as you see in this demo, it takes place in the castle as well.
Ooh, how interesting. Okay, so a question I'm going to ask on behalf of Kiryu, as I'm certain he's asking it multiple times, is why can't he just be left alone? Hasn't he been through enough?
キリを代表にしてこれ聞くんですが、なぜキリはもう休ませてもらえませんか？
本当セブンで春日一番を助ける役目で一瞬出てきて、龍が如く8で、春日と桐生のダブル主人公っていったものを発表してきたんですけれども、やっぱ正しく桐生がなぜここに至るまでになったのかっていうところはゲームでやっぱりちゃんと伝えなきゃいけないかなと思って、そこを楽しんでいただけるとより龍が如くのこれまでの物語が深く理解できるようになるかなと思います。
So Kiryu appeared in Yakuza Like a Dragon in 7, he appeared as a side character very briefly and kind of helped out in the story. And in the next game, in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, he's kind of a co-protagonist with Kasuga Ichiban, right? So we figured we kind of had to say, like, what happened? How did he get here? If we didn't do that, we felt like we'd be not really.
His adopted daughter, now that he's come out of hiding, are we going to see?
あったりはしますかね。
そこが今回のセブンガイデンの結構鍵となる設定で、そこはちょっと詳しくはお伝えできないんですけれども、鍵となる設定で、そこはちょっと詳しくはお伝えできないんですけれども、非常に感情を大きく揺さぶられるような物語になっているので、ぜひ期待してください。
So we can't talk in too much detail about this because unfortunately it's very key to the plot of the story. But what we can say is that it's going to be an emotional and interesting tale, and we think you all like it.
Oh, I'm certain we will. I also want to know if there are any familiar faces that we can expect to see. I am mostly just digging to see if we get to see Ichiban come back or my beloved Majima.
馴染みの顔とか会うことはあるんでしょうか？私の大好きな春日一番やマジマも来るんですかね？
メインストーリー自体が本当にこうセブンの裏側とかも語られているので、やっぱりこう春日一番とかも、まあ、こう劇中にはやっぱりこう関与するというか登場しますし、今までのレジェンドのキャラクターもまあいろいろこうなんでしょう、こうサイドコンテンツとしても楽しめる部分もあるので、まあ、シリーズファンの方はすごく満足できるようなこう内容になっていると思います。
So this kind of the plot of this game takes place in the kind of the shadows of Yakuza Like a Dragon. So Kasuga Ichiban is very much related to the story. You kind of see hints of him throughout it. But outside of that, there's going to be also lots of legendary characters who you're familiar with the series. You're going to see people pop up in side stories and other things. So he thinks that anybody who's a fan of the series is going to be fully satiated by all the stuff that's going to pop up.
Amazing. And obviously combat is a phenomenally huge part of the game as well. So how does this game approach combat and what kind of high-tech gadgets can we expect to use?
この、シリーズの中にはやっぱり戦闘がメインのアクションになっていると思うんですが、このゲームにおいての、戦闘システムを教えていただけますか。またガジェットはどんなものが入っているんでしょうか。
はい、私たちスタジオも、まあ、こうちょっと直前に RPG っていうタイプのゲームを作ってきたんで、こう久しぶりのこうアクションゲームということで、まあ、今我々ができる一番こう楽しめるアクションをまず作ろうというところから始まりました。
So until our previous game, we made an RPG, right? Which is kind of different from an action game. So we're kind of coming back to the whole action system, and we're kind of getting our feet wet. But we made sure that we made something that we think everybody will really enjoy.
今回このセブンガイデンは、エージェントスタイルと王竜という2つのバトルスタイルをこう使い分けて遊べるような内容になっています。
So in this game, the combat system focuses on two different styles. There is the Yakuza style and the agent style of battle.
エージェントスタイルはですね、こう桐生一馬がこう大道寺のエージェントという設定をもとにこう今までにはなかったこうなんでしょう、ガジェットを使ったこうトリッキーなバトル、スピーディーでこう、ね、トリッキーなバトルがこう簡単に楽しめるっていうところがこう目指していた部分だったりします。
So because Kasuga has sort of become an agent throughout the events of the story, this game is going to really explore that sort of new side of the battle. It's going to be very speedy, very tricky. It's going to be very different from everything you've seen up from the series to this point.
Oh, okay then. And is there anything else you can tell us about future Like a Dragon titles?
これから、Like a Dragon シリーズの龍が如くシリーズの未来についていろいろお話聞けますかね。
まあ、今お伝えできるのは本当にすでに発表している龍が如く8自体がですね、まあ、来年にこう発売を予定してそれに向けてこう鋭意制作中なんですけれども、本当に今のところちょっとそこに全力を投入しているのでそこから先はまだちょっとまだノープランというか、まだ真剣にちょっと構想はあるんですけど、まだちょっとちゃんとした形にはまだなってないかなっていう状態です。
So right now, as a studio, we're focused entirely on the things that we've already announced, which is Like a Dragon Gaiden, Like a Dragon Gaiden, and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So that comes out next year, and until that point, we have ideas what we want to do next, but we don't have any specific we don't have no plan, but we haven't set anything in stone. So we're focusing all of our efforts on what we've already announced.
Thanks so much, Sakamoto-san, for joining us, and you as well, Gavin. But pre-orders now are available and include the legendary fighting pack if you want to go grab it yourself. And in case you missed it, Like a Dragon Gaiden is set to launch on November 9th. Now, from